The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.
And we're back here on Analyze This. And I want to thank Rocky Labor for joining me in our number one as we try to diagnose the politics that impacting the Virgin Islands. Now we're going to transition to the Department of Education, specifically the St. Croix Career Technical Education Center. They have Fall Festival that's taking place on Friday, December 5th. From 5:30 to 9 p.m. So I got a lot of brain power up here in the studio this morning. If you don't mind, we're gonna start with the ladies first, and then come to you. I got a joke. To share about you, Mr. Charles. So I'm gonna have some fun with that. Madam Principal, Krista Ann Malloy, Dr. Krista Ann Malloy, by the way, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
You and your husband walked the plank the same day?
Yes, we did.
Get closer to the microphone there. The public
Yes, we did.
There we go. Come here, engineer wanted to know something wrong with the mic. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well. So
I'm great. Let me say that.
that's awesome. Miss Ellen Benjamin, pull the microphone over there, and then we go slide over to your right. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Introduce yourself to the audience.
I'm Ellen Benjamin, the cosmetology instructor at the St. Croix Career and Technical Education Center.
And you're also the vice chairperson for the Fall Festival?
I'm also the voice chair for the Fall Festival, which I'm excited about.
Okay, that's good. Dr. Sharon Charles, assistant principal, how are you?
I am doing phenomenally well.
And what's your role with the Fall Festival?
Well, I'm the assistant principal at CTEC and one that has purview over the entire thing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And Mr. Charles, what's up?
All is well, man.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Edward Charles. I'm the welding instructor at the Career and Technical Education Center for the past 15 years.
No, I got a question to ask you. You come here as a welding instructor and got on a two-piece suit with a kind of tie. And what really going on? Mr. Welding Instructor, you come in here looking like Dapper Dan from Harlem.
I know the ladies.
Pull the microphone closer, man. Look,
I know
you
the
look good, no? Don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? But welding and suit and tie and all of that there. You can weld wearing a suit and tie?
You never know what you can do. But I know the ladies that want to come out fresh.
Oh.
I couldn't come out like a
Oh,
froggy.
so this is to keep them honest.
Yeah, man. They got to hold it forward.
I like that. You're looking that, but we streaming, right, Mr. Engineer? So you could see for yourself that the ladies are looking lovely, and the young man is looking dapper with the what's it, tan?
Thank you, sir.
A tan color
Tan,
suit
yeah.
with the yellow tie and all that good stuff. Madam Principal, you got your welding instructor looking sharp this morning, man.
Yes, he bringing it. He making sure he bring it today. He usually does.
I like that. Talk about the Fall Festival and what we're trying to accomplish here. Is this the first go around, or this is a regular thing?
So this is our first go around, from my understanding. So it was birthed by Mr. Charles at first to just do a light up.
Before we do that, I apologize. Talk a little bit about CTEC.
Okay.
What it represents and how are you doing right now? I apologize for jumping to the Fall Festival.
Okay, so our mission at the St. Croix Career and Technical Education Center is to provide a high school and continuing education and post-secondary students with an opportunity to develop a career or technical skills in a profession safe and technologically advanced and stimulating within a stimulating learning environment as well. So basically, we're trying to make sure that these individuals, when they leave us, have skills for the workforce, hands-on experience and skills for the workforce. And we want to make sure that what we do is viable, right? And it's relevant. As students leave us, that they could go straight into the workforce, both our day students and our adults in the evening, because we do have a post-secondary program as well.
And not everybody cut out for college.
Not everybody cut out for college.
So there are those who, at the age of 18, they will go right into the workforce.
Correct. Because we do certifications as well. Students leave us certified in different areas. So we have 17 programs in the day
Wow.
and 13 in the evening.
Okay, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
By the way, one of my listeners said you're looking like Kitchener. so I don't know if you can play Pane A minor, which is one of Kitchener big tune, you know what I'm saying? But you're sharp, you know what I'm saying? We go to with that. I worked in the Department of Education before I transitioned to a political life. So I am always, it's a sentimental thing for me to see all of you here. How long you been in education, Ms. Paloy?
May I say? 30-something years.
Ellen,
Both private and
because I want
public.
to
Yeah.
get an aggregate number to let the public know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Ellen, pull the microphone there.
I started in 1995. I left for a year and a half, and I'm back. So I have about 28 and a half
28
years.
and a half. Okay, good. Ms. Charles?
So I've been an educator for 49 years, over 35 years in the department.
So
of
before I get to this man, we done over 100 already? That's awesome,
education.
Mr.
Educated a long time.
Young man, how long you been educating?
Only 15 years.
That good, man. That good. So 15, 49, 64, 28 and a half, 92 and change, and 30, 32.
I have 30 plus years. I
30 plus
started
years?
in 1990
So we
privately.
So we over 120 plus years of collective education leadership here, man. It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I know, sorry, Ala, we old. We got to accept it, but we're young at heart. That's the most important thing.
I think once you still have that passion for it,
Yeah, man.
aging exists, right?
Yeah, it's a number. It's a number.
Once you still have that passion.
However, though, 49, young lady.
Yes, I started when I was a teenager in the department. Not here, but privately in secondary schools in
Yeah.
Antigua.
Yeah.
Then I relocated to spend a few years at private and 35 years with the department right now.
Another thing that moves me with IO is that the Eastern Caribbean here in the Virgin Islands, once the four IO are reflecting the melting pot nature of our demographics here in the Virgin Islands. Young man, you from
Antigua.
Antigua, so I bias for the IO for obvious reasons. I'm whatever from Antigua, you from Antigua. Ellen, originally.
I was born in St. Croix. My mom is from Anguilla and my dad is from Antigua.
That's what I'm talking about. And this is Trinity the bone. She can't. That can't hide at all.
Yeah, but I've been here even longer than I've been in
That's what I'm
Trinidad
saying.
at this point. You know?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We got all of we one now. You know what I'm saying? But when we talk about a true melting pot, the Virgin Islands, ain't no doubt about it. I need to be proud about it. Ain't where you're born in them. There's a rapper by the name of Rakim, and he just said, "Ain't where you come from is where you're at."
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a classic example, so we good with
And
that.
by choice too.
Yes,
By
yes. That's what I'm talking about. The blood,
Yeah.
I can feel it inside of me, so I'm feeling good. So let's talk about the areas before we get to the Fall Festival, because I want to make sure we set the right kind of foundation.
Correct.
Right? Let's talk about the areas that the Career and Technical Education Center provides leadership in and educates our public, because you said 17 programs during the day,
Correct.
13 with
And
adults. It's adults or that's just a
Adults.
night program?
No, that's adults.
Adult
That's
education. Okay, go ahead.
So for the day program, we're talking about the Academy of Business and Finance. We have accounting, business management and finance under that. And then we have the Academy of Culinary Arts, Hospitality and Tourism. We, of course, we have the culinary arts, marketing and tourism. Academy of Health and Sciences, we have phlebotomy. Computer Engineering Academy as well, where we have cybersecurity and fiber optics.
Wow.
We have Family and Consumer Sciences, which is childcare management, clothing construction, and we have cosmetology under that as well. And then we have the building trades, construction technology, electrical technology, millwright technology, welding, carpentry technology, and construction as well, NCCR. So it's the National Center for Construction and Educational Research. That's what our students get, and everybody call it NCCR, the abbreviated. So when they leave, they're certified nationally with that document.
Wow.
They could use it any place. And then we have the mechanical trades, agriculture, and auto body. And then in the evening, Dr. Charles,
Okay,
in the
so,
evening,
Yeah, for evening program we
Speak
have.
directly to the microphone, Dr. Charles.
Okay, so for the evening program, we offer phlebotomy, we have cosmetology, we have the child care, electrical vehicles, and we have 4 different levels of electricity. 1, 2, 3, 4. The students who enter those programs, they have to be NCCR certified, so that's one of the things we offer. We recently started a licensed practical nursing program, the LPN.
Yeah, LPN program. Okay.
We have the HVAC, and we have commercial baking and cake decorating. In the spring semester, beginning in January, we're going to do 2 programs, clothing construction and also auto mechanic. The auto mechanic is going to be a brand new program that we're introducing in the evening.
No, I see you fly across the Microsoft 365.
Did I miss that?
yeah, but we didn't offer it this
Yeah,
semester.
we offered it last semester, but we had a little struggle getting an instructor, so we're not offering it in the spring, but we're hoping to bring it back in the
Okay,
fall.
good thing. Sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
So,
And I wanted to add, Neville, the aviation maintenance too. That's a 4-year program we have as well that I neglected.
that's what we're talking about. So, Ellen, take that microphone there. You mentioned 1995. And if my memory serves me right, that's the year the complex opened.
Yes.
You were there then?
Yes, I'm an original member.
You're the original member.
So am I.
What is this? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, yeah, get closer to the microphone there. Okay, yeah. So when I was listening, and I'm going to come to you, Mr. Charles, when I was listening to both Dr. Malloy, you know what I'm saying, because you got a paper now, you know what I mean? So we're going to show that love, right? And respect. Miss Charles.
Dr. Charles as well.
Dr. Charles. I said, yeah, thank you very much. Stand corrected, Dr. Charles. Ellen, all I was thinking about was how comprehensive the program is at C-Tech, given where we were 30 years ago when we first started, and to hear all these 30 programs, and then they got more coming based on what we're talking about. You got to feel good about the evolution of the career and technical.
Yes, I do. C-Tech is my passion. It's my pride. A matter of fact, couple of years, 2 times they asked me to become an assistant principal because I have my my master's in educational leadership, and I had to struggle with that because my passion actually is in the classroom with the students.
Teaching.
To me, I could do more. I could mold those students more than if I'm in another position. I just love what I do.
That's awesome. Mr. Charles, the last 15 years has meant what to you?
Words
Get right into the microphone then.
words cannot really explain this because when you have students go away and presidents of college are calling back and say thank you for the quality of student that you've sent to me, and having students coming back to saying that I'm a welding superintendent right now in the biggest shipyard in Virginia and I started right here, that alone brings joy.
For real,
To
you had instructors calling you and telling
President of UTI called me and tell me thank you for the quality of student you sent me. I had like 15 students in UTI at that year.
you. Yeah.
But
What is UTI?
Universal Technical Institute,
Okay.
and they are one of the biggest technical school in the United States.
So when you done with them and when they done with you, they ready to go.
the president told me that he can just give them the certificate and send them back home
What?
because
That's why I love in this here, man.
one of those students became valedictorian of the class.
Yeah.
And before he finished, the corporation was already out there waiting for him for job.
Ready to hire you on the
Ready
spot.
to hire. He was hired on the spot.
Wow.
And
No, you said Virginia and you talk ship, so my thinking is Norfolk.
Shipyard.
My
Yes.
thinking is Norfolk.
Exactly.
Because I know that they got a big naval presence there. That's what you're talking about?
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
And when he came back and said, Mr. Charles, I'm back now. I want to talk to the students. And he sit down in the class. You usually student while you're talking, students on the phone and want to do this. And those students was there by the time he's finished speaking to them, they were asking for phone number and how we can keep in touch with him and stuff like that. So that alone was really bringing a lot of joy.
You got ready to wear your suit and your tie this man.
So,
but I see that this is why we come find him. I'm not a man in post, but I do this show. This is why I come to hear it because Dr. Charles, Dr. Charles, right? We hear so much doom and gloom in the Virgin Islands, and what the four of you are reflecting here is the opposite of that.
Yes.
Because of your contributions and what you're doing and your commitment to education. I mean, to hear, the master welder saying that when he done with them, and by the time they reach to wherever they're going, they could be certified on the spot. That's a reflection of CTEC.
And one of the things that has really been exciting for me on this journey is the fact that when I started out with the Department of Education, I started in elementary setting. Spent several years, over 20 years at Lumoco.
Okay.
Then when I became an assistant principal, I moved to Claudio Marco, different side of town, different students. And I went to Woodson for a few years. And those students, that was one of the years that the Watervichers merged with Woodson. So I was able to still see some of the students I had in elementary grades in Woodson, and now I'm at the high school, I'm seeing them. So I'm able to connect with those students from elementary, junior high, and high school. And they're doing phenomenal work right in CTEC. So that brings me a lot of joy.
Madam Principal, you want to dovetail on that?
So, my background is math, right? And I started teaching math in 1996, actually. In March of 1996 at Complex in the first year when they opened. And what I love, what I do now, is the students asking me, why are we doing this? Back then it was Miss Malloy. Dr. Malloy, why are we doing this? What's the why, the why, the why? And now you could see it as I'm at CTEC, because you see that relevance that the students are always trying to make sense out of. You could see that it's showing up in your NCCR class, it's showing up in your welding class. Even with Miss Benjamin, you have to know some science, because you can't hurt people when you're doing cosmetology. You have to make sure that you have all the chemicals mixed properly so that people could be safe. So you're seeing all of that, the measurement in culinary, the measurement in construction technology, in electrical, to be able to make sure that you have your things set up properly. So you're seeing that relevance coming right here, right now, and the excitement of that hands-on learning, which we always try to have our students so they could make that, they have the theory, now here's the practical. So I think CTEC is bringing both, because we do have theory and we also have the practical side of every class that we have at CTEC.
That's awesome.
So this is important.
We're talking with the leadership at the St. Croix Career Technical Education Center. We got Dr. Krista Ann Malloy. She is the principal. We've got Miss Ellen Benjamin, a cosmetology instructor, and she's the vice chair of the Fall Festival, and she let it be known that she wants to touch the flesh. She wants to be in the classroom. She's not with the administrative stuff and all that good stuff, right? We got Dr. Sharon Charles. She's an assistant principal, a career educator. 49 or so, no?
Yes, sir.
What is this? Impressive. And of course, Dapper Dan from Harlem, but he hanging out here in the Virgin Islands. Mr. Everett Charles, the welding instructor, who when he done with our cheering, they're ready to go. And he's the chairperson for the Fall Festival. When we come back, we're going to focus completely on the Fall Festival. That's a one-day deal,
Yes.
December 5th, 2025, beginning at 5:30 in the afternoon until 9:30 that evening. Be back right after this. And we're back here to analyze this, and we've got the leadership of the St. Croix Career and Technical Education Center, CTEC, here in the studios, Drs. Malloy and Dr. Charles, and we've got instructor Ellen Benjamin and Mr. Welding instructor Mr. Everett Charles. So let's talk about this inaugural Fall Festival, how it came together, and what we're hoping to accomplish.
So this is a time for CTEC to shine. We want to showcase our students' work during this event. The students are working hard and they're all excited to make sure that they put on the best show for the Virgin Islands to see. So students are working on different items, producing different items. We're going to have students showcase. So students are going to showcase the taste of CTEC. So you'll be able to come to this event and walk around the campus, different stations, and taste what our students have prepared for you. We're going to have a silent auction where we have several items made by the students in various classes and donations that we received as well. And those will be in a silent auction. We have a raffle as well. We have donors have given us prizes for the raffle as well. We have a hair show that will be put on by the cosmetology class.
Okay.
And we have some surprises in that hair show for you, so that's not something you want to miss at all. And of course, we have our fashion show. The students are making their own garments, their own designs. They're adding to that as well, and they are going to model their own clothing.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then we're going to end this event off with lights. So we're going to light up inside of CTEC on the campus, and we're going to light up outside. And our lights going to take, many of our lights have the shapes of our programs. So for example, in Miss Benjamin's class, we're going to have some lips. Because, with cosmetology, we're going to have some nails. We have a 20-foot mokojambi.
Okay.
That's done by the welding class as well.
Wow.
From a head go down to the feet. So
20 feet or so, no?
20 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a sight to see. And it's going to be lit as well. We have by the electrical class, we don't want to give out all the secrets.
Yeah.
But the electrical class, they're also doing something too. I'll say one thing that they did is they actually built a plane that's going to be lit as well, because we have aviation. So we're trying to depict all the programs that we have with different shapes as well. That's going to be in lit as well. We're also going to be promoting and taking registration for our night program during this event. We're going to have some mokojambis in the place, some good music, some quadrille dancers, some steel pan, and more.
So I'm going all out then?
Yeah, we're going all out. It's a big thing. The teachers have worked hard. Our instructors have worked hard. The faculty and staff is working hard towards this event. This is a whole school, all hands on deck event.
Mr. Chairperson, how this thing happened?
Miss Malloy came first. She came in. She wanted to interview all the instructors, and you had to say what you think would happen and what you think the school should look like. And so I suggested, why don't we have a lighting ceremony? So she took that and she run it through her head, and here comes the hair show, here comes the fashion show, here comes all the extra thing, because you always need a little woman's touch to bring things to light,
Yes.
We can have the big idea.
Agreed.
But when you have the woman's touch, things just start blossom and it just start happening.
So this evolved from a light show into a fall festival.
Yeah, fall festival.
Okay, good. What's the role of the vice chair?
Well, my role is to both me and Mr. Charles have our boots on the ground. We are the one out there trying to get support, get donations. We're trying to make sure that everything is gonna fall in place. That it's gonna be, when we do it, it's gonna be just awesome. So people are gonna be like, wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
No,
it's important to build capacity with individuals, right?
yeah.
So it's for me as the principal there, it's important for me to build capacity. I feel that if I'm not at a school, the school should still be able to run effectively.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, correct. So they're working hard and they take the idea and they're running with it, and that's what we're about. We're supporting each other in this effort.
You know, Dr. Charles, just slide the microphone over there. You know, while I'm thinking about the Fall Festival at CTEC, Mumbai running on what they used to do here at the school across from Elena from the grammar school here.
Oh, Juanita Gadi.
Remember that a school used to have a school right across there?
Yes, a private
A,
school.
A to Z, what we A to
correct.
Z,
Is the academy.
right? And now it's at Montessori. They used to have the Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Right. So now while I'm talking to you, I'm thinking this is another fall festival and all that stuff. This shows that the schools are pretty much thinking along the same line, because Montessori had it, I believe, in the latter part of October as well. So this is good. You know, I like what I'm hearing here,
Yeah,
Dr. Charles.
It's really an exciting moment at CTEC, because we have the day instructors, the night instructors, they're all on board, because this is a CTEC thing.
Okay.
You know, everybody's on board, want to showcase what they're doing with their students. And I know Dr. Malloy did mention the fashion show. Bear in mind now, these students are learning to sew from, this is their very first year. We haven't completed the semester yet, but they are producing. So we really want to highlight the talents, the skills, the knowledge of the instructors and the students who are learning. We're really very excited, and the students themselves, they can't wait for this event. So we're inviting everybody in the community to come out and see for yourself what is happening, because this is where the action's at. This is where we're going to get all those skills for the workplace, and we are very passionate about what we're doing at CTEC.
That's right.
So, and then the teacher for that class too is Mrs. Sabrati Wilson. She's the clothing instructor. So she's guiding these students who are first year students as well. Doing an awesome job with that.
Good. So, I got a question. This is interesting. I'm interested to hear the answer for this one. This, how can one participate as an instructor?
You have to go through the board. So there's a CTE board. Yes, that's if someone wants to be able to teach there, you have to go through that board and be certified.
Okay.
And then you go through HR for the Department of Education.
So that's the process. That's the process.
That's the process. Yes.
Okay. So, Carl, if you're listening, there's a certification process.
Correct.
All right, and that's goes to the Board of Education or
No, the
CTEC board.
CTEC board.
And then of course the personnel process that exists within the department. Okay, good. Now, I know we're talking Fall Festival, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask this question. What's the biggest needs for CTEC right now? It's a general question. Clearly, money and resources is always the appropriate answer. But, you know, if someone with the wherewithal was to step up and say, you know, I heard you on Analyze This, you know, I got it like that, I want to make X amount of money available, what would be your priorities right now, Doctor?
Well, I
Amaloy?
have two. One I don't want to say on air, but the first, what I would say is we have a lot of consumables, right? Like for example, all our programs, for the most part, most of our programs that use the consumables would always need replacements. So like for the welding rods, things like that. For cosmetology, you have your products as well. Same thing for electrical. Same thing for auto body, because there are things that you just can't reuse.
Correct.
Right? Like if you spray a car, it's gone. You know, the paint is done with. We're trying as well to get, so what we're trying to do is get some virtual simulators for the programs. So anybody who wanted to donate something like that, that would be helpful. For phlebotomy, we're trying to get that. For welding, we're trying to get those as well. So the students, for auto body, we're trying to get those as well, so that the students can go into what you call would be a booth. You know, everything will be computerized, and you'll go through the same process like you spray in a car virtually. So that's the next level that we're looking at. So if someone wanted to contribute, we'll take the contribution for that as well.
Without a doubt. Now, when Dr. Charles fly across the Microsoft 365, and I brought it up, she said, we're not offering that class now because
In the evening, but
the evening,
yes.
we're short on instructors. That's a concern because we're in a technological world. So are you saying that we need instructors for the evening classes.
Yes, yes. And there's some programs we'd really like to offer as well, like carpentry, plumbing. I know when we put out the advertisement for spring semester, someone called and inquired as to whether or not we're going to have carpentry, whether we're going to have a plumbing class, but we couldn't offer that because we first need the instructors to be in place and to go through that certification process and so on. But prayerfully, we'll be able to get some new inquiries and we can direct them to our programs, because those are skills that we know in the community we really need. We'll need those kind of things: carpentry, electricity, plumbing. Those aren't going anyplace.
Okay, don't slide the microphone over to Kitchener. This my kitchen looking good. No, I'm just teasing. This is Mr. Charles. He's a welding maestro. Where was the welding class when you got there, and where is it now? Has it taken the steps, in your opinion? Because you're obviously delivering the goods with respect to what the students are learning. But talk a little bit about the evolution over the last 15 years.
Well, first I must say it's been about 40 years now into the welding.
Okay.
I went to the Virgin Islands National Guard. That's where I learned welding.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you learned welding here?
I learned welding here. I
Wow.
went to the Virgin Islands National Guard. And then I was doing my own entrepreneurship, and then from that I became a welding instructor. But when I reached the CTEC, it was an okay program. But where CTEC, where the welding program is right now, it's advanced. We have gotten quite a few new equipments, and students are learning, but we still can use more new update equipment and stuff. But right now, program is taking off.
Now, what are you going to be presenting on Fall Festival night as it relates to welding?
Boy,
without giving away everything, because we don't want the public to know what's going on. Generically, what is what you're presenting going to be something that the public is going to appreciate?
They will appreciate it.
Also, so just to add in here, right?
Yeah.
People are already doing tours in Mr. Charles's class.
Wow.
So
Tours just in a classroom.
Yes. People who the workers, our teacher, our instructors, our support staff. You see what Mr. Charles did today? You see what them students did? So people are already taking their tours without permission. They're going to look to see, and people are already bidding on stuff. So it already started. It has started.
You got young ladies welding and all that kind of
Yes.
thing.
I have in my advanced class. I have 2 females in my advanced class. In my first year student, I have 4 females, and the females are usually the better welders.
Well, don't forget that paint fingernail and them kind of thing. So they're more acute.
Yes.
So that would apply to welding.
Yes. They attention to details.
Attention to detail. That's the
Okay.
phrase. Yeah.
When I give a female student a job to do, they make sure he's well prepared, well thing. The gentleman usually just, here, Mr. Charles.
A little rough. rough.
So come on, man. Come on, find it up a little bit. But girls, man, there's one thing I must say about a young lady in my class right now that's preparing a thing for the Fall Festival. She came up with her own design. It's had a little carpentry because you're making a tabletop. And she get a router. And she started routing. And I'm like, whoa, I want to do this. Show me how to do this. And then she starts. So I'm just amazed.
Yeah.
Mommy already called me to ask me how much for the table because she wanted.
Talk about the security aspect with welding, because that's critical.
Oh, safety.
Safety. That's the word.
Safety.
Yeah.
Safety is a culture in the welding class. You normally
So don't come in there and don't understand that from the get go.
proper PPE.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing in the module. Safety. And make sure you have a proper PPE head to toe.
Wow, man.
Head to toe.
I like
and
it.
before going to the lab, you have a little meeting, your five minutes meeting, talking about what to expect, your response for your own safety and the whole process about
So
that.
I'm going to show this to the camera. Danny, you can zoom in on this, or this is us. Move it that direction. Up. Okay. Mr. Charles, what is this?
That's a domino table for raffle.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm
man.
serious. And you know,
Excuse you for action.
for auction.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's an island of St. Croix
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the Domino table.
And he doesn't have one, he has several.
It's
Oh, you got more than
different shape, different colors, different fashion.
Yeah.
But the bottom of it comes from recycling. They recycle the waste because they were all discarded.
Wow.
And they take the student taking and grinding down, refurbish, and then we start to do that and paint job and lamination and.
So for
stuff like
those who watching on the live
Man.
stream, Dr. Malloy, you can see this, right, Dr. Malloy?
Yes, I can.
Ellen, you can see this as well, right? And that's all right. So this is the work of students.
So we're a student, man.
Wow, man.
We
No
also-
wonder the man them in Virginia College, the instructor telling them they're ready to go now.
Yeah, we have a gate too. We have a 16-foot gate to auction. A
And
sliding gate.
Mr. Charles neglected to talk about the young lady who's an underwater welder as well in Hawaii.
What?
Yeah. Right now, she's probably in her second year right now for doing in Hawaii doing underwater.
Hawaii.
Hawaii doing underwater, studying
Wow.
underwater welding.
She's studying.
Studying
So she's
underwater.
at a university in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have one more student already applied to UTI.
Okay, that's the technical institute you're talking
Yeah.
about earlier.
Yeah, for underwater also. So these guys are already certified certified divers.
Yeah.
So that's already
So
a
this
plus.
is a double certification we're talking about. then.
Yes, they already certified certified
Welding.
diver.
There's a welding and a diving component.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
So
all.
they're gonna be fixing our ship them that going out to sea to go fight war and defend the country then.
These guys only work six months a year now. six months out of the year
Yeah.
that's how underwater works. 6
Okay.
months of the year, that's it.
Because they need the other 6 months to
recover.
recalibrate.
But the money,
Yes.
the money alone it will carry you for that. So I work 6 months.
Nah, look, I'm loving this conversation. We're talking with Dr. Krista Ann Malloy, the principal at the St. Croix Career and Technical Education Center. Dr. Sharon Charles, she's an assistant principal. Mr. Everworth Charles, he's the welding instructor and the chairperson of the Fall Festival, and the classroom guru. She ain't with the administration stuff. Miss Ellen Benjamin, she's the cosmetology instructor and the vice chairperson of the Fall Festival. We'll take a break, come back and talk some more as we close down. I think we're 15 days away. We're doing the math in my head, right? It is 2 weeks from tomorrow, right?
Correct.
So 14 at 1:15. Well, time flying. We'll be back right after this. And we're back here. Analyze this. You know something? Since I come here, I remember I was asked to do something by one of my friend them. I don't know if y'all know of Rashida Hodge. You've heard her name? A young lady from St. Thomas. She's a big shot with Microsoft. She used to work with IBM and all that stuff, right? She actually has a scholarship, and she established $1 million endowment for Virgin Islands students to go to North Carolina State, right? And the application opens on January 15th, right? And students need to be accepted to North Carolina State. So please make a note of that, right? For your seniors who are at CTEC,
Yes.
and you can spread the word also to those who are at the complex, right? There's the Rashida A. Hodge Scholarship, $1 million endowment for Virgin Islands students. And this endowment, let me read this. She said, this endowment allows me to give Virgin Islanders an opportunity to further their education at the very place that was formative to my development and career. I do this in honor of my maternal grandmother, Ione Hodge. It is her legacy and giving and faith that shaped me the most. This is from Rashida Hodge. The scholarship details, it covers full tuition, fees, and housing for up to 4 years at North Carolina State University, which is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Is awarded annually to 1 or 2 students, and for seniors in the USVI public school system. Okay? So get your students to inquire about this, the Rashida A. Hodge scholarship. Okay? So, you know, if we got students who are good enough after Mr. Charles done with them to be hired, you know what I'm saying? We need to continue to do whatever we can. So thank you very much, Ms. Rashida Hodge, and the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands plays a role in this as well. So you wanted to recognize some people who aren't here today that are playing a part in this, and your instructors down there at CTEC.
So we have a committee. We have our chairperson, Mr. Charles, and the vice chair, Ms. Benjamin. But we also have other committee members we want to recognize as well: Ms. Llanos, Mr. Mela, Mrs. Sabrati, Ms. Simon, Ms. Perez, Ms. Beck, Ms. Campbell, Ms. Jean-Marie, Mr. Christian, Mrs. Christian, and Ms. Merchant. And we want to recognize all the teachers, all the instructors who would also be participating, whether it's displays or their products as well. For accounting, we have Ms. Merchant is the accounting teacher, business.
Okay, so we have.
Yeah, pull the microphone.
So we have Miss Campbell in the business department, Miss Beck. We also have Mr. Christian as well. He's the computer engineering teacher. We also have NCCR is Mr. Wilson. We have Miss Bartlett, who is also business, all upstairs. You mentioned Miss Merchant?
Yes.
Yes, we had Miss Merchant. We also have in the business, the building and mechanical trades, we have our very own Mr. Charles right here. He's welding. We have Mr. Cupid, he's millwright. We have Mr. Dubois, he's electricity. We have our construction technology instructor, who is Mr. Roosevelt Joseph. We have Otto Body, who is Mr. Christopher Smith as well. And he's also the instructor for the electric vehicles in the evening program.
That's
We
what I'm
also
talking about.
want to, pay, our respect as well to our health sciences teacher during the day, instructor Shalanda Clark. She does our health sciences program. That's a 3-year program. But in the evening as well, we have our licensed practitioner nursing program, LPN. That's facilitated by Miss Jarvis. She's a registered nurse. And we also have our NCCR program in the night, Mr. Christian. We have the different levels of electricity, Mr. Rojo. We have Mr. Prince, Meredith Prince. We also have Mr. Frank Hookfin. They're all in electricity, various levels. We also have the HVAC program, that's covered by Mr. Wheeler. In the evening, we have a cosmetology component as well in the evening, Miss Vina Baltimore and Tiara Baltimore. We have culinary arts, cake baking and decorating. That's done by Miss Laurie Samuel. We have our child care development program as well. That's Miss Robin Clark.
And Miss Robin Clark works both the day and the evening program as well.
We have the phlebotomy. We have phlebotomy in the evening. That's done by Deborah James.
I got a couple of questions from my audience. Can they use the UVI Simulation Center for any of their classes? For example, the phlebotomy classes. You familiar with the UVI Simulation Center?
I am familiar with it, but we don't have a memorandum of understanding with the university at this time.
Okay.
But that's something that probably can be explored.
Okay, good. Additional questions. Are the students also given entrepreneurial classes so they can learn how to market their skills or even start their own businesses?
Yeah, we do have marketing.
Marketing is one of
Yes,
the
one of the
one of the
classes.
classes down there. Okay, good.
That's
Another
by Miss
question,
Blake.
Mr. Charles. He said I recently saw a PVC welding exhibition. Is that included in what you do?
No,
No.
no.
Why not? And is it something that you can look at going forward?
It definitely is something that we can look at going forward.
Okay, good. Good. You know, I ain't gonna throw you all softball, and I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna throw you a little fastball from time to time. You know, you can't get spin ball. You go get some pace at some point. You know what I mean? So,
I'm a martial artist, so I can take anything come after me.
so we good with that. Talk about the camaraderie and the chemistry among the four of you and the leadership. Dr. Malloy, the process can't work if the leadership isn't on the same page. This applies for every organization or structure that you want to be successful.
Right. So I try to figure myself out as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I came in to CTEC, I wanted to be authentic, and I wanted to make sure that what I do there at CTEC was authentic.
You've been in this role as a principal for how long now?
It's my first year at CTEC.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you just reached?
Yes.
And done making big strides already. That's
Yes,
nice,
but I've
man.
been administrator for 20 plus years. So,
Yeah.
Through the high school, as I said, I started to work in the high school. Now I'm back in the high school. I worked with the adult learners for 5 years.
Correct.
And then I've been junior high and high. I've never really been in the elementary setting as much. But
We'll leave the Dr. Charles handle that.
the individual,
Lou Muckle and Claudio Marco, right?
right. So we wanted to just make sure that we all geared up as a group. We started this, and my thing was the trainers here. We have a puzzle at CTEC, and everyone is important in this puzzle, right? Every piece of the puzzle will make the puzzle complete. And if one piece is missing, CTEC can't function to its maximum. So that was my thing at the beginning, and just making sure everybody is valued at CTEC when I got there. From, each individual. Dr. Charles is my right hand. Ms. Gomez is my right hand as well, right there. So, and we have our secretaries in the front, we have our monitors. Everybody is just try for everybody to be inclusive within this process. So that's what, for me as a leader, that's what I took. I think everybody needs to be valued. Our custodial workers, our maintenance workers, want to make sure that people feel valued. I personally do not want to work in a place if I'm miserable. So I wanted to make sure that when people come, they want to come to work.
When you hear Ellen say, I believe I am more effective in a classroom. As an administrator, what are you thinking when you hear that?
She's leading right where she is, So you don't have to be administrator to be a leader.
Correct.
Right? So how I see Ms. Benjamin at this point, she's leading right where she's at. Because if I have a problem with any of her students or a concern with any of her students, I take it back to Ms. Benjamin.
Okay.
So she leads right there, right? So it's important that we feel comfortable in the role that we choose. And she feels best that she can serve there. And she's also the chair for her department as well. So
Okay.
she's in a leadership.
So I'll let her actually talk him out. He didn't want to
Yeah,
be
she ain't easy,
administrator.
she don't whip it.
You know, maybe
Yeah, don't watch her. You watch her in
her.
her suit there today alone. She always suit down.
I gonna give you a cliche that we use in sports that you can work with. Basically, what you're saying is you want the sum of the parts to equal a functional whole,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So take that. Never get that to you to walk with
Correct,
when you're
correct.
making your appearances. Just
Correct.
let them know.
You know how the algebra
Right?
works. You know,
There's some of the parts. You know what I mean?
you know how it works,
That's
right?
right. Yeah. Wow, there's some of the parts of it. So, Mr. Chairperson, you feeling good?
Feeling great.
Headed into 15 days from now.
Feeling
It's going to be Thanksgiving next week. Before you know it, the following week,
Correct.
it's on.
Yeah. Well, let the public know that if they have someplace else to go, come
This
to
is the
CTEC
place
first.
to
Come
be.
to CTEC first. Yes. And then go where else you have to go
Well,
after
that's
that.
the week. That's the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we're
But
good. Question.
we're ready.
Question. By the way, they've given me 3 tickets. We're gonna raffle them over time. And by the way, I want her to know that the tickets that we raffling, they are numbered, so they're gonna know that when you come that these is raffle tickets. So don't try to get over. Right, WTJX and the Fall Festival. Because they go no, they don't number them. I could see the way it around me. So that's a good thing. And are you really putting the work to make this thing work, man?
It's yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
They have on a seal on them too.
See, that's why I talk. Oh, yes, teacher. Hey, I remember I was talking with when I used to work in education. There was this guy used to come up there, and he used to he was confident, you know, and he used to say, it ain't the diploma, you know. It is the seal, and the diploma is what validated. And I've always taken that. Right? That was 30, 35 years ago. He said the seal is the key. So I like the fact that the raffle ticket them seal. Question.
Neville, we'll be selling tickets at 2 locations.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
As
Go
well,
ahead, yeah. Mm-hmm.
apart from the school and the students and the employees at CTEC selling tickets, we'll also be selling tickets at One Love gas station in Princess. And also
Buddha.
at
Anointed
Buddha, yeah.
Hands
Yeah.
in Golden Grove next to Spicy Grill. Anointed Hands.
And the cost is $20. A gift
For adults,
for adults, yeah.
all you could eat come in. We're going to have drinks on sale though, juices, you know.
Yeah.
And then students are,
Local juices.
right, local
Okay.
juices, and students are $8.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have
It's
2,
feasing up and what they getting for 4 hours.
yes.
It's a sweet bread.
It's going to be nice.
You know what I mean?
It's
$2
gonna
an
be
hour
really
for
nice.
children, $5 an hour for the adults. Sweet bread. How can one register for classes, and how much those classes cost?
So our evening program, we have a registration period going on now. We started last week, November 10th to December 10th. We're at the school 5:30 to 8:30 in the evenings, Monday to Thursday. You can call the school 778-2216 for information in terms of prices because the classes vary. You know, we also encourage those who can become eligible to check with the Department of Labor because they do have some programs that can offer sponsorship to be in the programs in the evening.
Okay, good. I'm going to ask Aya a question now. This is just an observation. Mr. Charles, Ms. Benjamin, and Dr. Malloy. When I hear Dr. Charles talk that Queen's English, I'm serious. It's a compliment.
Yeah,
You really have a good control, and your voice. You got radio voice. I don't know if you know it. No, I'm serious.
You're going to bring her back on?
I gotta bring her back on. It's some good, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like that, you know. And is 50 the magic number? Have you looked at that and said, you know, something? It's time to, you know, scale it back a little bit because that's a big number, Dr. Charles.
Okay.
I'm impressed with that.
Well, you know what? I really love what I do.
Obviously, 49 years is proof.
I really love what I do. All the different roles that I've played, you know, in the
When you first
education
came
sector.
into education, you were what?
I was, oh Lord, I'm telling my age of 90.
That's
now.
okay.
But I started at 18 when I first got on board. I was 18, just out of high school. You could have done that.
Yeah.
Then you went to teachers training college after my first 2 years.
Okay.
Then I transitioned here over 40 years ago, and I've been in the
Nah, man, 'cause
department.
That's a
Yeah, I really love
that's
what
a-
I do at
obviously,
everything.
man.
Yeah,
That
everything that I
49
do.
just has me here.
So-
I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying?
You know, a student asked me the other day, first thing, didn't even say good morning. He said, wait, when you going to retire? And I was taken a little back and I said, when I get to be 100. So you go 100, you know. So, but I don't know. I don't know yet.
that's-
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
really love
you-
what
you-
I'm doing,
you-
and
you-
I'm loving it at CTEC as well.
You're
You
to
know.
be commended.
Yeah, thank
Everybody who contributed to the conversation today.
Mm.
This morning, Dr. Malloy, Ellen Benjamin, yourself, and Dapper Dan from Harlem here. You know, and you know what really moved me? Seeing the young ladies well done, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
sweet.
good. It's good. So check this out. Don't forget, Dr. Malloy, to remind me during the week, which is the week after Thanksgiving,
Yes.
to let the public know that the CTEC, the inaugural, right? It's the inaugural CTEC Fall Festival
Correct.
takes place on Friday, December 5th at the school grounds, right?
Yes.
5:30 to 9:30. All kind of activities taking place. $20 for adults, $8 for children. There'll be local drinks on sale and all that. And
We have
you
door
go-
prizes as well.
door prices as well, and enjoy yourself. I'm glad that you make some time to come on this morning, and I'm looking forward to talking with you again. All right? Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Always. Thank you, Dr. Malloy, Dr. Charles, Ms. Benjamin, the instructor without portfolio, the administrator without portfolio. You're the instructor. And, of course, Kitch. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, man. You have an open invitation to come visit our campus
Of course.
anytime.
I
you
gotta
know,
come down, gotta come
Definitely
down.
would love to see
Yeah.
you
Be
come
good.
by.
Be safe. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.